This video is for educational purpose only. This is not the original content and all credits goes to respective owners. There is no copyright infringement intended. It is a recreation of TEDx talk Hackschooling Makes Me Happy by Logan LaPlante. All the media, video, music and symbols are just for the sake of making the video look like the original one. It is purely for academics and there is no monetization hence associated. In case of copyright ownership issues, please contact at the address given in the video description.
Hackschooling is a way of learning that encourages students to explore their interest and passion and to develop skills and knowledge in areas that are meaningful to them.
Hello everyone, hope you are doing well. We are from Team FISION going to present our communication skill project in which we are recreating TEDx talk Hackschooling Makes Me Happy by Logan LaPlante.
First of all, we would like to thank our institute, National Institute of Technology, Raipur,
and our Professor of Communication Skills, Dr. Sandeep Sarkar Sir, for providing us this golden opportunity.
It provides us in exposure experience and insight on how to create a video and all the things required to make it effective. Our team has done a lot of hard work for making this video. I hope you all like it. Hello everyone, my name is Deepak Kumar from Electrical First Year.
I am Khushboo Kumari from Electrical First Year.
myself Abhijeet Singh from Electrical First Year.
I am Kumar from Electrical First Year.
I am K.Sucharita from Electrical First Year.
Let's start the video.
When you're a kid, you get to ask this one particular question a lot. It really gets kind of annoying. What do you want to become when you grow up? Now adults are hoping for answers like, I want to be an astronaut, I want to be a neurosurgeon. You adults and your imaginations. Kids are more likely to answer with pro skateboarder, surfer or Minecraft player. I asked my little brother and he said, seriously dude, I'm 10, I have no idea. Probably a pro skier. Let's go get some ice cream. See, us kids are going to answer with something we're stoked on. What we think is cool, what we have experience with, and that's typically the opposite of what adults want to hear. But if you ask a little kid, sometimes you'll get the best answer, something so simple, so obvious, and really profound. When I grow up, I want to be happy. For me, when I grow up, I want to continue to be happy as I am now. I'm stoked to be here at TEDx. I've been watching TED videos for as long as I can remember. But I never thought I'll make it on stage here so soon. I mean, I just became a teenager and like most teenage boys, I spend most of my time wondering, how did my room get so messy all on its own? Did I take shower today? And the most perplexing of all, how do I get girls like to me? Neuroscientists say that teenage brain is pretty weird. Our prefrontal cortex is underdeveloped, but we actually have more neurons than adults, which is why we can be so creative, so impulsive and moody and get bummed out. But what bums me out is to know that a lot of kids today are wishing to be happy, to be healthy, to be safe and not bullied, and to be loved for who they are.
So it seems to me when adults say, what do you want to be when you grow up? They just assume that you will automatically be happy and healthy. But maybe that's not the case. Go to school, go to college, get a job, get married, boom, then you will be happy, right? We don't seem to make learning how to be happy and healthy a priority in our schools. It's separated from schools and from some kids. It doesn't exist at all. But what if we didn't make it separate? What if we base the education on the study and practice of being happy and healthy? And because that's what it is, a practice, and a simple practice like that. Education is important, but why is being happy and healthy not considered education? I just don't get it. I have been studying the science of being happy and healthy, and it really comes down to practicing these 8 things. Exercise, diet and nutrition, time in nature, contribution and services to others, relationships, recreation, relaxation and stress management, and religious and spiritual activities. Yes, I got that. So these 8 things comes from Dr. Roger Watts. He calls them therapeutic lifestyle changes or TLCs for short. He is a scientist that studies how to be happy and healthy. In researching this talk, I got a chance to ask him a few questions like, do you think our schools, college and today are making these 8 TLCs a priority? His response was no surprise. It was essentially no. But he did say that many people are trying to get this kind of education outside of the traditional arena, reading or practices such as meditation or yoga. But I thought was his best response was that much of education is oriented for better or worse towards making a living rather than making a life.
In 2006, Sir St. Robinson gave the most popular TED talk of all time, that school kills creativity. His message was creativity is the same as literacy, so we should give it equal status. Most of the parents were Sir St. Robinson, and some of the parents like mine counted it as one of the reasons they felt confident to pull out their kids from traditional school. As I was the part of that small and the growing revolution of the kids who are going with their education differently. And you know what? It freaks a lot of people out there. As I was only 9 when my parents taken out from the school system, I can still remember my mom was in tears. Many of her friends criticized her that she was crazy, she had taken a wrong decision. But thankfully, she did not bear a lot of pressure. Out of 200 million people who were Sir St. Robinson, why aren't there more kids like me out there? St. McNoy was my hero. I liked him because he was the best guy. But later I realized what I really like about St. McNoy. He was a hacker, not a computer hacker. He hacked his kind. Because of his invention and creativity, what we see about today's guy about that. Most of the people think that the hacker are that geeky computer nerds who spread viruses, but it is not like that. They are the innovators, those who challenge the system to make it different and perform better. As I was growing up in a world that needs more people with hacker mindset, not in technology always, everything is being hacked, even skying our education. So whether it's Steve Jobs, Mark Zuckerberg, or St. McNoy, having the hacker mindset can change the world. Thank you.
Happy, healthy, creativity and hacker mindset are all a last part of my education. I call it Hackschooling. I don't use any one particular curriculum and I'm not dedicated to anyone's particular approach. I hack my education. I take advantage of opportunities in my community and through the network of my friends and family. I take advantage of opportunities to experience what I'm learning, and I'm not afraid to look for any shortcuts or hacks to get a better faster result. It's a remix or a mashup of learning. It's flexible, opportunistic, and never loses the sight of making happy, healthy, and creativity a priority. And here's the coolest part is that Hackschooling is a mindset, not a system. And Hackschooling can be used by anyone, even traditional schools. So, what does my school look like? Well, it looks like a Starbucks a lot of the time, but like most of the kids, I study a lot of maths, science, history and writing. I didn't used to like to write because my teachers made me write about butterflies and rainbows, and I wanted to write about a scheme. It was a relief when one of my good friends' mom started the Score Valley Kids Institute, where I got to write through my experiences and my interests while connecting with great speakers from around the nation, and that sparked my love of writing. Then I realized that once you are motivated to learn something, you can get a lot done in short amount of time and on your own. And the Starbucks is pretty great for that. Having through this was fun. We learned all about Newton and Galileo and experienced some basic concepts of physics like kinetic energy through experimenting and making mistakes. My favorite was the Newton's giant rattle that we made out of bocce balls. We experimented with a lot of other things like bowling balls and even giant geometry. Project Discovery's Rope's push is awesome and slightly stressful. When you are 60 feet off the ground, then you have to learn how to manage your peers, communicate clearly, and the most important thing, that trust each other.
Community organizations play a big part in my education. A high-five foundation basic program. Being aware and safe in critical situations. We spend a day with SQL Stack Patrol to learn more about mountain safety. The next day, we choose the science of snow, weather, and avalanches. But most importantly, we learn that making bad decisions put you and your friend at risk. Young Shashwat brings history to life. You should be a famous character in history, so you can stand on the stage and perform as that character and answer any question about their lifetime. In this photo, you see Al Capone and Bob Marley getting grilled with a question at historical speaker Opera House in Virginia City, the same stage where Harry Houdini gets his start. Time in nature is really important to me. It's calm, quiet, and I get to just roll out of the reality. I spend 1 day a week outside all day at my folks' volleyball classes. Our goal is to be able to survive in wilderness with just a knife. We learn to listen to nature, we learn to sense our surroundings, and I gained a spiritual connection to nature that I never knew existed. But the best part is that we get to make space, bows and arrows. Fire is just about it and survival cycles for the snowy nights. Then we camp out. Hanging out at the Moment Factory, where they make silks and design clothes, has really inspired me to one day have my own business. The guys at the factory have told me I need to be good at math, be creative and good at swim. So I get an internship in big truck brand to get better at design and swim. Between fetching lunch, scrubbing toilets and breaking their vacuum cleaners, I am getting to contribute to clothing design, customizing hats and selling them. The people who work there are happy, healthy, creative and stoked to be doing what they are doing. This is for my favorite class. So this is where I am really happy, powder tea, and it's good metaphor of my life, my education, my high school. If everyone seek to the mountain, like most people think of education, everyone would be seeking to the same line, probably the safest. The most of the powder would be to untouched. I look at this and see 1,000 possibilities, topping the whole line, setting the spine, looking for a tanning from chip to chip. Seeking to me is freedom, and it's my education. It's about being creative, doing things differently. It's about community and helping each other. It's about being happy, healthy, and among all my best friends. So I'm starting to think I know what I might want to do when I grow. But if you ask me what do I want to be when I grow, I always know I want to be happy.